What if the world's next breakthrough isn't brewing in a high-tech Silicon Valley lab, but quietly taking shape in a humble bamboo hut where neighbors still gather around one giant pot of rice? It's a thought worth pondering, isn't it? Picture this. Long before Spain, before America, before anyone even bothered to accurately chart our 7,641 scattered islands on a map, Filipino sailors were already masters of the Pacific. They were crisscrossing vast oceans with boat technology that honestly made European caravels look like oversized pool toys. And yet, most history books somehow managed to skip the part where we basically invented the circular hole that keeps your soda can from imploding, a small but mighty feat of engineering. Today, we're not just rattling off random facts. We're actually decoding a living, breathing culture that effortlessly transforms our deep-seated instinct to lift a whole house together, literally, into rocket fuel for groundbreaking ideas. So, stick around till the very end, because the last example we share just might completely flip what you think you know about global innovation and where it truly originates. Let's start our journey where most history textbooks rarely dare to look, with the majestic. These weren't just any wooden boats, they were masterworks, incredibly stitched, yes, together with tough abaca fiber. Imagine vessels that could stretch up to 25 meters long, designed not to rigidly fight the ocean swells, but to flex and adapt with them, preventing catastrophic cracking. Carbon-dated hulls unearthed in Butuan are irrefutable proof that we were mastering this advanced shipbuilding technique as early as 320 AD. Think about that for a second. Europeans only figured out the concept of flexible keels, a vital component for ocean-faring stability, a whole 1,000 years later. And it doesn't stop there. Add to this the ingenious sail pattern, a tilted rectangle that allowed these vessels to tack powerful monsoon winds without needing a rudder. This wasn't just clever, it was revolutionary, enabling unparalleled maneuverability and control. Today, that very design principle is being discreetly copied and integrated into high-end drone wings, all in the name of energy efficiency. It's a testament to ancient Filipino foresight, wouldn't you say? While we're out at sea, let's take a quick hop over to the breathtaking Ifugao rice terraces. Modern engineers, with all their sophisticated tools and software, still absolutely drool over the hydraulic system at play here. An intricate network of stone-lined irrigation channels that miraculously self-adjusts water volume based on the season. No complex valves, no electricity, no pumps, just pure, elegant, sustainable engineering. UNESCO famously calls it the eighth wonder of the world, but for the Ifugaos who built and maintained it, it was simply how they ensured everyone had lunch. These aren't just two isolated inventions. They represent a fundamental mindset: community first, individual ego last. It's about collective survival and shared prosperity, etched into the very landscape and the very fabric of our earliest technologies. Now, let's fast forward from ancient marvels to the bustling present. Isn't just some quaint festival dance we trot out for tourists, it's a deeply ingrained operating system, a default mode for collective action. Take the devastating 2013 Bohol earthquake, for instance. Within a mere 6 hours before formal aid could even mobilize, neighbors had spontaneously formed human chains, moving debris by hand, clearing paths. Meanwhile, resourceful motorcycle taxi drivers weren't waiting around. They were already converting their sidecars into makeshift ambulances, ferrying the injured to safety. That same immediate problem-solving reflex is what famously birthed the iconic jeepney right after World War II. Faced with an abundance of surplus U.S. Army Jeeps, Filipinos didn't just scrap them. Oh no, they creatively stretched them, painted them with vibrant, often whimsical designs, and fitted them with longitudinal benches so one vehicle could comfortably, or perhaps, move 18 passengers, karaoke player often included. It's an instant rolling party, and a vital public transport system, all in one. Today, that same spirit is being digitized and scaled. Innovative apps like Sakay are crowdsourcing real-time jeepney routes, allowing commuters to vote on which stops genuinely matter, effectively slashing the average Manila commute time by a significant 12 minutes. It's community intelligence at its best, making daily life better for millions. And when it comes to the tech world, community coding sprints aren't just an event, they're a phenomenon. Teams tackle complex problems over a weekend, often sleeping in the host office, fueled by shared and coffee at 2 in the morning. It's with Wi-Fi, solving modern problems with an age-old spirit of collaboration and shared sacrifice. This isn't just about making things work, it's about making them work efficiently and with a distinct Filipino flair. Alright, let's talk about some serious hard tech, the kind you can proudly WhatsApp your friends about. Number 1. The groundbreaking 1967 medical incubator built by Dr. Fe del Mundo. Faced with expensive imported Western metal incubators that were out of reach for most rural clinics, she ingeniously replaced those costly materials with locally sourced bamboo and a simple heating coil. The result? A life-saving device that cost 95% less to produce. This humble yet brilliant invention still warms and saves the lives of countless newborns in remote clinics across the Philippines today. It's a powerful example of innovation driven by necessity and compassion. Number 2, Diosdado Banatao's single-chip graphics controller. This wasn't just a component, it was a foundational piece of technology that dramatically shrank desktop motherboards, paving the way for more compact and powerful personal computers. Every single pixel you streamed or saw on those early Windows 3.1 machines, and many beyond, passed through a pipeline designed by this Filipino visionary. His work literally shaped the visual landscape of early digital computing. Third on our list is the 16-bit microprocessor named Tala, engineered in 2022 by a brilliant team in Davao. What makes Tala so special? It's the first chip designed entirely using open-source tools. This isn't just a technical achievement, it's an economic one, drastically slashing licensing fees for smaller gadget makers and democratizing access to cutting-edge chip design. It's about empowering the next generation of innovators by removing financial barriers. And here's a bonus fourth. The fluorescent lamp you probably thought was an Edison-style invention? Turns out, Agapito Flores, a Filipino inventor, significantly improved the electrode seal, extending bulb life by a remarkable 30%. These breakthroughs, from medical devices to microprocessors to everyday lighting, all share a profound underlying theme: the imperative to do more with less. Why? Because someone's cousin or neighbor or a family in a far-flung village simply can't afford the premium imported version. Filipino innovation often isn't about luxury. It's about accessibility, resilience, and ensuring everyone benefits. But innovation isn't always about circuit boards and microchips, is it? Sometimes it's about ingenious adaptations that blend tradition with modern needs. Consider Iloilo, where a remarkable group of grandmothers are weaving abaca fiber into robust geotextile blankets. These aren't just pretty fabrics, they're vital tools for stopping soil erosion on riverbanks, protecting communities and ecosystems. Their design isn't new. It cleverly copies the ancient nipa hut wall weave, but scaled up to meet civil engineering specifications. It's a beautiful fusion of ancestral knowledge and contemporary environmental solutions. Meanwhile, a new generation is finding creative ways to reclaim their heritage. Kids who've seen their traditional playground spaces disappear under the relentless march of city malls are reviving classic games through an augmented reality app called Laro. You just point your phone at any flat surface, and voila, virtual patintero grids magically appear. Users nationwide can log scores, sparking friendly competition, enhancing motor skills, and crucially, keeping these cherished cultural pastimes alive and vibrant. Even our food scene is a masterclass in creative hacking. Take Halo, for example. It arguably started as Japanese kakigori, or shaved ice, but Filipinos, with their unparalleled resourcefulness, transformed it. They tossed in whatever the neighborhood had: sweet beans, nata de coco, uba jam, leche flan, saba bananas, condensed milk, turning a simple shaved ice dessert into a signature multi-layered culinary experience. It's a delicious testament to turning scarcity into a signature delight. This kind of creativity, born from limited resources and a boundless imagination, has a special name here: discart. It's more than just resourcefulness. It's the art of making the impossible plausible, of solving problems with clever improvisation, often with little more than duct tape and a disarming smile. It's about finding a way, no matter what. Let's keep it real, though. Innovation, even in the Philippines, isn't without its unique challenges. Values like haya, which is roughly translated as shame of letting the group down but is far more nuanced, can sometimes act as an unexpected break on truly wild, disruptive ideas. A telling 2021 survey of 400 Filipino startups revealed that a significant 62% hesitated to pivot or pursue radical new directions because founders feared looking reckless or bringing potential dishonor to their team or investors. It's a powerful social force that, while fostering harmony, can also inadvertently stifle bold risk-taking. Then there are the tight capital pipelines. The average seed round for a startup here is around $35,000, a stark contrast to the $1.2 million typically seen in Singapore. This financial constraint forces incredible bootstrapping and ingenuity, but also presents a formidable hurdle for scaling rapidly. Yet, the same study showed something fascinating. Startups that deeply embed Bayanihan, things like open cap tables for cooperative investors or extensive community product testing, actually exit 20% faster. This means they achieve their strategic goals, whether it's acquisition or significant growth, more quickly. The takeaway here is profound. Culture can be both a seatbelt, ensuring safety and social cohesion, and a turbo boost, accelerating progress, depending entirely on how you understand and code its principles into your endeavors. Values like pakikipagkapwa-tao, a deep sense of shared humanity and interconnectedness, and utang na loob, or debt of gratitude, while complex, also foster robust, trust-based networks that can be invaluable for collaboration and problem-solving, even if they add layers of social obligation. So, where do we steer this incredible ship of Filipino ingenuity next? The government's ambitious Innovation 2028 roadmap aims for 1% of the GDP to come from creative industries, a significant leap from the current 0.3%. It's an acknowledgement of the vast, untapped potential. And it's not just top-down initiatives. Schools like the prestigious Philippine Science High School are now running dynamic Bayanihan hackathons, where students aren't just solving imaginary market problems. Instead, they're tasked with building practical solutions for real, pressing barangay or local community issues. Early winners include a remarkably cost-effective $3 bamboo composite crutch designed for polio patients and an innovative solar seawater desalination bubble small enough to fit on a fishing boat, offering fresh water to remote island communities. Pair that with the incredible force of 1.3 million overseas Filipino nurses, our modern-day global ambassadors, who send home not just vital remittances, but also invaluable telehealth know-how, global best practices, and connections. What you get is a diaspora-powered R&D network that most nations would literally pay billions to clone. It's a decentralized, highly skilled, and deeply motivated network of knowledge and support, constantly feeding innovation back into the homeland. This blend of grassroots problem-solving, strategic government vision, and a globally connected diaspora forms a powerful engine for the future. From the meticulously stitched planks of ancient Balangay to the intricately stitched together lines of modern code, the story of Filipino innovation isn't just a list of cool gadgets or clever hacks. It's fundamentally an operating system update for humanity itself. Cooperate like your lives depend on it. Because more often than not, they truly do. Filipino innovation doesn't typically shout for attention. Instead, it quietly invites, generously shares, and metaphorically, always passes the bowl of rice. If you're watching this and finding yourself thinking, my crazy little idea can't possibly compete on the global stage, then remember the humble karaoke machine. It started as a Japanese hardware shell, but it was powered by Filipino circuitry, initially ridiculed by some, and now, it's igniting off-key joy and fostering connection in every single corner of the planet. So, if you found this insightful, please subscribe, share this with that friend who still thinks true genius only ever wears a hoodie, and let's keep rewriting history, one Bayanihan lift at a time.